and welcome back to The Rugged Guide. And for those of you who normally come here to see Land Rover Defenders, we've got something a little bit different. So I'm trying to basically unskin the roof because I've got a new roof here in the workshop. Not new, but new to the vehicle. It's in really great condition, and I'm going to de-skin that. Now, I didn't actually manage to find any information on YouTube about de-skinning these T25s. So it was a bit nerve-wracking, but the guy delivered the roof. He's done a few himself, and he was really helpful in telling me what probably needed doing. Because a lot of the roof was removed anyway because of the aperture for the high top, it was easy to sort of see and have an idea of what to cut. Plus, having the spare roof to go as a guide as well, I could see where all the strengthening points were. I'm just going to show you down here. Now, this is where the gutter ran. And what you've got on the top there, if you imagine this piece here, is the piece that you can see when the roof's on. So you've got the roof comes up over there, and then you've got a little lip that comes up. So the first cut I did was across the top here to actually lift the skin off the top, and then I've gone again and taken the edge off the gutter. So you've got now that completely exposed. Now what we're going to do on the replacement roof is, in the gutter channel, we're going to drill out all the spot welds, and that should enable us to peel the skin off. The only issue we're going to have, which is a bit tricky, is to actually separate it from the strengthening beams, which is still part of the roof I've got. But I've got a plan for that, and hopefully that'll work. So we'll do that in a minute and show you. But basically, what I've got to do now is I've actually got to remove the material off the old channel. Now there's two ways I can do this. I can either drill the rivet, the spot welds out like I am on the new one, but it's quite corroded, it's difficult to see, and it's a really lengthy job. It might be easier, it might not, but it might be easier just to grind off this material from the whole length of the vehicle, just to see if that's a quicker way of getting down. It's not very controlled, but what it is you've actually got a lip under here. So this bodywork moulding comes up, and then you've got a lip that comes out. So I want to retain the original lip that's on here, and you can just see the difference in the colour there, which shows you the difference. So I would need to take this material off the top, and that's all I need to do. It's possible I could just face that off. I don't have to remove the whole lot. I could just basically get it nice and smooth and level, and drop the new one on top, which is going to give me a little bit of a gap, but we're talking like, you know, 0.5 mil. And that might be okay as long as it's bonded on the top. So first thing I'm going to do, just doing it in stages really, because I don't want to do too much, because it's a lot easier to do more than do too much and then you're stuffed because you can't put it back. So I'm going to try and smooth this all off and get it down now all the way around and see what we're left with. Some of the areas at the front here you can see quite a lot of corrosion over the windscreen, so I've put some rust inhibitor on there. It's just starting to rain actually, but just along here you'll see I'm actually taking it right back to the edge where the paint, or where the join was its most thinnest. I've used a grinder disc and ground it right back until I can just see it peeling off. So that's the best edge there. Now, still got some of the original tin top on there where it was spot welded. If you remember, I said I was going to grind it down. I've ground it smooth, and we're only looking at, you know, I don't know, 0.2 of a mil, 0.3 of a mil in places. So I'm pretty happy to leaving that. I've deburred it all, and it's looking good. Around the back here as well. Now I've decided to actually cut up the top here, because that looks like a nice easy place to do a seam weld, and I should just be able to get a good connection there on the back, and then it's a natural edging around here. There's actually some brass in here, so I'm wondering whether this has been repaired before or if that's actually how they bond it on. But anyway, same on this side all the way along the top, and on the inside it's looking good. So again, more corrosion you can see here on the windscreen. I've actually used inhibitor all round the vehicle with rust. Now what I've used for that is this hammerite crust, and I've used that a few times, and it is really good. Obviously they say it converts bad metal to good. That's crap, but it does sort of slow things down massively. So that is the T25 project today. And if I get a chance tomorrow, I'm going to come back and do the actual removal of the skin of the donor roof, and you'll be able to see just how well that goes on. But it's about 5 hours work so far. And the reason we put the tin top back on, obviously it's a camper, but we need something totally blank to start with, a blank canvas, because if we want to put a pop top on it, the hole that was there was in the wrong place, which is why we couldn't repair it. So by putting that on there, it gives us a chance to do whatever we want really from now on out, as far as a pop top goes, or a different conversion. So there it is, and come back soon. And for those of you who've stayed with me and watched this vlog, even though it's not about a Defender, I hope you enjoyed it, and do come back to see more Land Rover action soon.